Hi everyone, this is about the 5th attempt of making this video. So this is my last go. If it doesn't work now, that's it. I'll leave it till tomorrow. But welcome to Shell's Wisdom. It's the 4th of August 2025. We are 4 days away from the famous gateway, the Lionsgate, on the 8th of August. I'm not going to go into great big video about Lionsgate because there's loads out there. I want to talk about how we can prepare before we get to that. So we're looking this week at imbalances in our life, and that could be coming from our own stuff where we know that we have changes to make but we haven't done it for whatever reason. Anything that's connecting us, drawing us into drama, anybody or anything that's causing friction and imbalance in the mind or body. It's a week for breaking cycles, so maybe changing the way we behave, some outdated patterns, some habits, maybe even friendships and relationships just falling away because soul contracts have come to an end. It could also be a conscious decision where you've taken from someone or a situation's just been going round and round and round, and you've now just decided enough is enough, you're done. You've tried to communicate, you've done all you can, and it's not working. A lot's going to come up around your emotions this week. See my throat go straight away. Connected to rejection, control, not being seen and heard, old stories about dialing yourself down a bit, like, do you have to be so loud? Do you have to be so boisterous and out there? As a kid when you got told to be quiet or even shut up, or the other one was play nicely with your brother, be kind. Those old stories that left you feeling not enough, maybe. It's also a week not to get dragged into anybody else's drama. So use the Mel Robbins technique of let them get on with it. Let them do what they want to do. And you focus on you. So let me. Boundaries. Keep hearing the word boundaries. Revisit your boundaries, because boundaries aren't cast in stone. So there could be some that you've put in place for some while ago that you needed to at the time, quite a harsh boundary, that now you feel maybe that person has learned from, that's not going to overstep your boundary, and you might be able to soften that a bit. It's also about being heard as well. So is there some difficult conversations that you feel you need to have? Are they conversations that could be deal breakers even? Or if you're not heard, it could become a deal breaker. So what I mean by that is if there's a situation that's been playing out that you've not been happy with for some time, and you found the courage with the Mars energy to give you the confidence to speak your truth, and everything's fine, the other person's heard you, you've come to some sort of decision, arrangement, whatever it is, and then it doesn't happen, then have you truly been heard? Does that person really realise that you mean what you say and it's a boundary issue? So that could be coming up this week. As I said, Mars is helping us to be confident. Mars helps us to take action. But he's also making us to feel confident and that we can actually do it this week under this energy. Excuse me. So we've got a lot of what I call sweeping up to do before we get to Lionsgate. A lot of letting go, putting stuff in order, maybe making some changes about ourselves as well. We've also 2 weeks away from the eclipse season starting. So again, it's always about clearing out anything that's out of balance. So you really need to sit with yourself and really feel into any situations you're in, or relationships you're in, or work situations you're in that aren't flowing for you. that need to be rebalanced? Where is your focus going to be? So 8-8 could be quite a challenging energy this year, because we do have to really clear out before they're going to let us walk through that portal. We've also got the cosmic kite this week, and we've also got a full moon the day after 8-8, which I think is a real gift for us this year, because we have got a lot of clearing out to do this week and looking at our stuff and really being honest with ourselves. But if you get to that point where you may feel that you don't want to walk through the gateway, or you're not ready to walk through the gateway, or you walk through the gateway and then think, oh God, I wish I'd let go of that, I forgot about that, you've still got the full moon to do it. You've got the full moon the next day to do it. So this is a real big time to clear out what no longer serves you, so that you can rise up, raise your vibration, and see the bigger picture of your life, and you know, really put those changes into place to bring a better life forward for you. So it's all about letting go. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Sacred Destiny deck, this one by Denise Lynn. A lot of you have got this deck, I know. So let me just try and, let's move my keyboard and try and get over the desk today so we don't have to fall on the floor. So Metatron, could you give me 4 cards? Let's start with 4, see what we've got here. 4 cards, Metatron. What do we need to focus on this week as we approach the portal? Here we go. Wow. That's good. I like that. Too many there. Let's just do this in sections. Ooh. We need to know. I'll tell you what, every time I've done this video, I've had different cards. The energy's nuts at the moment. I think everything's changing in the light so fast. Got some positive cards though, so that's good. Okay, we got 6 cards. I think that's enough. Right. The first card we got is freedom. So when we let go of stuff, it brings in space. It gives us that freedom to have that bird's eye view. So this week, whatever you're letting go of is going to help raise your vibration, because you're not holding it. It's not carrying you. It's not, you know, weighing you down, if you like. So it brings you more freedom to do what you need to do. Brings you the freedom to do the work that you need to do. It brings the freedom around what is it you want to set boundaries on? What do you want to let go of? What do you want to change about yourself? And remember, you can only change you. You can't change another person. You have to let them and let me. So the let me is allowing them to do it and focusing on yourself. So let them do it. Let them find out the hard way. But if you're letting them, you're giving yourself more freedom, because you're not carrying that. You're not angsty. You're not argumentative. You're not trying to control them or get them to do something in a certain way. As people will only do things when they're ready to do it. Then we have the card of blessings. So when we let go, we allow blessings to come in. So you're going to have some more good stuff coming in to replace that as you walk through the portal. This week's going to give us purity, clarity, because all the time and every time that we sit with ourselves and we journal and we use colour mirror bottles or Amanda Ellis's sprays, it's just helping. They're all tools to help us move forward and to let go and to release and let go of fear and face our demons, if you like. Let go of our old stories, because they are just that, they're stories. So it's all about purifying ourselves this week. And that could be down to drinking more water, eating better, not eating so much sugar, going to the gym, going for a walk, whatever it is. But when we have that purity and that clarity, that oneness, it's like aha moments. We're going to have aha moments. It's going to be, oh, that's what's causing that, or that's why if I do that, this happens. And it brings in the energy of miracles. So there's going to be some miracles this week. Look at that beautiful rainbow light from Metatron. Look. So beautiful. There's going to be some miracles. I want to read that card, actually. Let's see what she's actually written about miracles. Expect the unexpected is what I'm hearing. Expect the unexpected. So after the storm, the rainbow appears. The storms of the past are passing. Yeah, say that. Say that when you've had a glass of wine. The storms of the past are passing and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding in miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best, because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings and miracles are flowing your way. Good. That's what we want, don't we? But to receive those, you need to do a bit of this, a bit of forgiveness. So that always starts with you. So when I'm teaching forgiveness, everybody goes into who they need to forgive. It starts with you. Forgiving yourself for the part you may have played. Forgiving yourself for the mistake you may have made. Forgiving yourself for not being who you truly are. And then you can go on to forgive another. Because if you don't forgive yourself, you won't forgive another. So there's some forgiveness work this week as well. And then we got the card of success. So for me, this represents the portal. Once you've done all this work, letting go, forgiveness work, clarity, purification, miracles can come in, blessings can come in, and we have success. So whatever you want to create, you've got to clear out the old dead wood before we can move forward and get that success, get those miracles, get those blessings. Okay, so those three cards sort of sit together really. And then these three cards, freedom. If you want the freedom, you've got to have clarity and purity. You've got to have forgiveness, which then leads on to blessings, miracles, and success. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a heavy lifting week, but you've got it. You can do this, and just keep taking one day at a time. And I'll see you all next week. Bye for now. Have a fantastic Lionsgate. Love to you all. Bye for now.